There's nobody here. There's nobody here, baby. Oh my gosh, I didn't see you guys tiptoeing in. Hey everybody. Lashay, glad to see you. Alice, 2072, hello. Mystery, hello. Alice, yes. There seems to be a lag. Sorry. Hi, Mary Jane. Hello, Leanne. It's been a while. Hi, Jerry Lynn. Hey, Rhoda. Rhoda Gia. What a nice name. Where is my, here's my, I gotta see so I can see here. My eyes are terrible. You did get your new car? Right on, sister. All right. Oh, you made my day. Oh, Lachey. Hello, Jean. Oh, my. Okay, we got some new people in here. Don't know how this works, but we're about to remind you. I sent Jen a notice too, but I don't know if. Where am I? It's been a while, hasn't it? Where am I? Oh my God. What do I want? It's in documents. There we go. Okay. Baby, you can come up. Yes, you can. Get in behind mommy. Here you go, baby. Come on, sweetie. Come on, my little lover. Um, just one moment. Past it. Shoot. Just give me a moment, guys. I can't even see your chat. I'm in my documents here and it's blocking everything. There's what I want right there. So, okay. If you're anywhere on the planet and you want to use PayPal, this is what you use no matter where am I now? No matter where you're at. Here's the link. You do not have to be a member of PayPal to send money, only to receive it. And where we go. If you're within Canada, it might be your better interest to do the e-transfer through the banking system. And I'll give you the link for that as well. Okay, there we go. There's one. And here's the one for Canada. Well, if it would work, come on. There we go. There we go. Ah, Mary Jane. It's nice to see the old crew back. Uh-oh, what happened? Lachey, talk to me. Makes my problem seem a lot smaller coming from other people, right? And they've got problems and stuff. It reminds you, you're not the only one. That's how I feel, right? So you go ahead and you pour it right out here. I'm watching and I'm listening. I'm reading. I hate to hear that it's sad news and not good news. That's not good. Your mom. Oh my goodness. Lachey, how old was your mom? How old was she? I'm always curious about the age of a person. I have reason to think that now. Oh. We ask that the universe be kind and extend some kindness to you, Lachey. Gentle kindness to you, Lachey. Hello, Coralie. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. 2 days ago. 71. Yeah, still a little, by today's standards, life expectancies and people around us, we see living to be 75, 76, 77. When they hit about 78, 79, and 80, we begin to wonder. But 71 is still quite a young age. Oh, I'm sorry, Mary Jane. I don't know what turving means, but whatever it is, you be careful, stay safe. May you have peace of mind and contentment and comfort as well. 71 years. That's not that old anymore. Not at all. Not at all by any means. That's almost like today's today's standards. 71's more like the end of middle age, just hovering at the end. And when you hit over that, you get into old age. I don't see 71 as old age. I really don't. Okay, Leanne, you're driving. Keep your eyes on the road. Ah, is that what she meant? Driving. Okay. Thank you, Mary Jane. I'm sorry. My brain's kind of condensed right now, so I had to actually I said, I've been saying it 4 days. I got to do live readings. And you know what I said today? I have to do live readings tonight. I have to, because somebody is needing it. Somebody is needing it. Oh my, arteriosclerosis. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's Jennifer messaging me. I don't know what she's up to. Oh, she'll be in then. She just gave me the thumbs up. That means Jen will be in a few minutes too. Oh my goodness, guys. Anybody else with some sad news too? Because it seems to, you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's true. If you loved your mom and she loved you and you were close to your mom, it's a heartbreak that nothing can soothe. Even time doesn't soothe it. Time just buys you time to fit the acceptance into your life, and then you carry on with that acceptance, but doesn't get any easier. I don't believe that for a moment. Hi, Curly Shane. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer is in the house. Lachey's mom died on August 1st, and they just had her memorial 2 days ago, Jennifer. You were twins. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lachey, God bless you. Oh, my. I feel terrible. I really do. I've got a heaviness in my chest here and in my heart. My goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Maybe this is what you needed. The few of us that are regulars, well, I can't count me, but when I say we, that's what I mean. The regulars that you get to, maybe this is what you needed. Maybe this is what you needed, was just the outreach of a few of the tribe. We'll put it that way. Jeez. Terrible. I envy people that have, especially women that have close relationships with their mothers. I envy that. I don't have that. My mother is friend of mine diagnosed her actually. She's a sociopath, so she's trouble and a handful. And I can't live my life around people like that, so it's the way it is. And whoever seems to be closer, that's the person she'll attack. That's the person she'll upset. That's the person whose life she'll turn upside down. And she says, I didn't have anything to do with it. It had nothing to do with me. And she was the birth of the problem, the cause, the root cause of the problem. So I envy. Um, People have asked me, what are you going to do when your mom dies? She's 81 now. She just turned 81, August 2nd, or August 5th. Sorry. Um, and I said, if I shed any tears, it'll be because of the mother I didn't have growing up and in my life. That's what I'll shed tears over. Regret. Regret. Outside of that, no. You know, my dad was a different story. My dad was my stepdad. He raised me from the age of 3, and I absolutely worshiped the ground he walked on. Go figure. And my mother was very jealous of our relationship. Go figure. So, you know, um, you're so fortunate and so lovingly, emotionally stinking wealthy. You had your mom and she had you. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. We haven't forgotten about you, Mary Jane. We never would. Yes. I had to scare myself this morning and I thought it was my number. I did. It hit me out of the blue and then stopped out of the blue. And maybe it'll happen again. I don't know. So I thought, I've got to get on and I've got to do some mini readings before something happens, and I'll never do mini readings or monthly readings or Bay of Fundy ever again. I've got to do something. Oh my gosh, Lachey, I am sure. Yes, Curly. Yeah. And she's 81 and she's still like a 30-year-old and she's just full of poison. And there's no talking to someone like her. There's no reaching out. There's no, do I still talk to her? When she calls me, I rarely pick the phone up and call her unless it's something specific. But if she calls, and everybody that knows me in my life here growing up, they go, how the hell do you still talk to your mother? Why do you talk to your mother? I said, well, I don't call her. She calls here. I answer the phone. I give her the time she needs. We hang up. And the next morning, I can look at myself in the mirror and say I did the right thing. So, you had a mum lined in gold. So bad. So sad. Truly. I wasn't even going to do any, glamour or anything today. As the witches call it, a glamour. But I washed my face and my hair and stuff. And I looked in the mirror at my eyes and I said, oh my God, I have to. You can't see it because I've got a little bit of makeup on, but my eyes looked really, 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 really bad. So, that too, Donna. Hi, Donna. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, with my mom, I don't take her shit. I don't let her shit on me or upset me. One time, not that long ago, I said, oh, here's the wonderful thing about growing old. I said, I don't have to listen to this shit anymore. Click. Walked away. Walked away. Oh my goodness, Lachey. Oh my God. Oh, isn't that something? Isn't that something, Lachey? You know, I had a friend of mine, and not that it has anything to do with the story, but he was gay. And he's one of the most beautiful human being friends I've ever had in my lifetime. And he died unexpectedly. And we went to the big church, the cathedral, where his funeral was being held. He had been cremated. He had told me a story about one of his best friends about 20 years before had died. And his friend had said, when I die, whenever you see butterflies, wherever, TV, movies, outside, that'll be me. You'll know that I'm close. I remember my friend Terry talking about it a lot, how much he missed his friend and whatnot. They were best buddies. And then when he died, he was cremated, so I didn't want to impose on the family, so I sat way at the back. It was a cathedral's huge, big, huge, huge church. So I sat in the back with one of my sons, and then they started the procession, coming down, it's Catholic Church, coming down the aisle, holding up the big cross, and all the altar boys behind, and then the priest carrying this brown wooden box. It was made of wood, a light color wood. And I'm looking for the casket because I didn't know he was being cremated. And I'm going, where is he? And as they got closer and closer, that little brown, I'm going to cry, that little brown wooden box was covered in butterflies. Oh, sorry. And it hit me like it's hitting me now. And I just lost it. Cried for days. And I said that was him and his way of saying, I'm okay. I'm right here. Awful. It's so, we're all going to die. My own death has been on my mind a lot lately, so that really freaked me this morning. Maybe it was just a wake-up call to say, get your head out of that place. Not your time yet, I hope. I asked the universe to give me to the age of 82. After that, do as you will with me, but leave me here until I'm 82. So that gives me 21 more years. So, yeah. Oh, wow, Sharon, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yes, the tears aren't negativity. Tears are really something positive, because it shows love and compassion. It shows you feel something for that person. Notice how I didn't cry about talking about my mother, not a tear, you know. But just to say to you, Lashe, that when you said about the butterflies, that hit home for me. So, no, I did not, Donna. No, I did not. 88 Lions. Where have I seen that before? Did somebody send it to me or post it, or where have I seen that? I've seen that recently, 88 Lions. I'm just an emotional mess, is what I am. Ah, closest to the true conscious you're feeling emotionally ramped up and, in this way, not in an angry way. On the Facebook group, was it? All right, Donna. But I'll Google it. I'll Google it. I will. Oh, I've been in a weird place for the last 2 weeks. Easy. The last 2 weeks. And I had to push myself to come on here tonight. But I'm saying somebody needs this mini reading tonight. I don't know who. I don't know why. But I had to really push myself. And now that I'm here, I'm glad that I'm here. Yes. Oh, it's 8/8 Lionsgate. Oh, wow, Lashe. I wouldn't even remember that because I do so many of them. You know, I always try to give as much as can be given, unless I hear something that says don't do that. So, I actually have had two women over the last couple of years through private readings, um, where I described the man, what he was wearing, what he kind of looked like, what the letter of his first name was. And oh my God, I got emails back months later. Oh my God, Natalie, I met him. His name does start with D. He would dress like that all the time, right down to the little bit of gray over the ears. Oh, she said, I knew him as soon as I seen him and laid eyes on him. She said that the reading came back, and I said, that's the one. He's the one. And they ended up together. So happy endings on both sides. Yeah, crazy stuff. It does come true, though. You know, I've had some very strong, strong readings that blew me out of the water. Never mind the other person. It blew me out of the water. So thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer just sent me it. She sent me the piece on the 88 portal. Is that right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Sometimes readings take a long time to pan out unless I hear a time frame, like if it just pops there. Okay. A lot of times it doesn't happen. So I've had people mostly up to a year, not everybody up to a year, but the ones that have said this has come true. It happened like at a year, at 9 months, at 8 months. It didn't happen in a couple of days, couple of weeks, or a couple of months. It took time. So, it's just the way it goes, right? Isn't that amazing, Donna? That is amazing. Lashay, that could be it. You need that same type of personality. Why not have the man and the love of your life remind you of your mother? That's amazing, is what it is. It's downright amazing. Now I'm really glad I came in here tonight. This is good stuff. This is getting to the heart. This is getting to your spirit, your energy. Everything gets pulled into a situation when things like this are going on. I really believe that. Your mom bring him to you. There you go. Can you imagine how wonderful? Oh my God. And you're a strong, strong person, Lashe, because you've got a lot on your plate. You have a lot of, won't call them burdens, but you've got a lot of life stuff on your shoulders and on your back that you have to follow and see through every day. And now you have this on top of it, losing the closest person to you, outside of your children, right? So, hi, Shamika. Welcome. Welcome. Uh, I believe true blue love relationships work out the best between male, female, or female, female, male, male. Doesn't matter. That person is your best friend. Even before your girlfriend you've been friends 20 years with, they are the best friend you'll ever have. That's how it should be. That's how it's supposed to be. Hi, Christine. I got coffee tonight, too. Said tea's too weak. I need coffee. Okay. We've had somebody just shingle in. Let me see what we have. Just give me one moment. Come on. PayPal has been notoriously slow for what, the last month or so? God. This is from Donna Spanier, and Donna's question is, could you please tell me what direction my career is going? Will I stay part-time? Will I move on, and to where? Okay, let's see what we can do. We've got to put our smudge up first. Where are we? There we go. All right. It's seen. This smudge came from Nature Spirit. She's a member here on YouTube. And also, I want to promote her brand new channel. She's new at it. She does tarot readings as well. A little different than I do. I always say, what is your question? With her, she'll say, don't tell me your question. And she'll shuffle for you and bring up the first card, the 8th card, the 11th card, and go with that. So she's a little different. But here's the other plus with her, if you want to go in. It's almost like me pulling a general card for some of you. Same idea. She'll tell you, no question. Don't tell me your question. But she's free right now. So if you ever see her online, check her out. And she's a sweetheart too. She's a sweetheart. She really is. She sent me some stuff, and this is a smudge stick that she had sent me. The biggest smudge stick I've ever seen. One of the biggest. The size of that. All right. Let's get things cleaned up and clarified here. And energized. Please bring us the best of energy, Spirit. The best, the best, the best of energy. The best of cleansing. Give us the, I don't know why I'm saying this, but give us the innocence of childhood as well. Yeah. I'm going to do the, that was the Oceanic for anybody new. This is the Oracle of Mermaids. Provides a bit of an interesting read off to the side a little bit. And now I will do my selenite, which is my grounding tool. It's different for everybody. Maybe there's something, maybe a bunch of people say, it's not that. For me, it is. So shut up. That's how I see it. It's what it means to me. And beautiful Lilith as well, that Spirit uses to convey messages and whatnot. And we'll just spread some around. My stupid feathers are up on top of the fridge in the basket. So, beautiful. Because I have the fan going, I'm going to try to douse this out. Otherwise, the fan blows and it just feeds fire. And we don't want that burning down and not being used. So, I got all kinds of smudge sticks now, thanks to Coralie and Jennifer as well. So I've got a good supply. I really do. Okay, just got to make sure there's one little spot it just does not want to douse out. Come on. Get off of there then. You've got air blowing like that, you can't leave it. It'll burn. That whole smudge stick would burn before I was even done reading. I think it's out. I think. Let's hope. There we go. Okay, let me get my cards. This one over here. No, I don't want it over there. All this great big table, and I still don't have enough room. I know I've said it before, and I'm saying it again. What a pain it is. There we go. All right, Donna. Hi, Mary Lou. All the way from Sydney, Australia. Canada's sister country. From way back in the day, that's the way it was. Online, different programs. And anybody from Australia, and a lot of Australia, you're from Canada, that's our sister country. And the reason we say that is because Australians, character-wise, personality-wise, they're very much like Canadians. Very much so. So it's nice to see you here. Hi, Luella. This is for Donna. I'm going to refresh myself one more time with your question. Here we go. Yes. What direction is Donna's career headed in? Will she remain a part-time employee? Or will she move on? And if it's possible to know where, that's got to come straight from spirit. All right. And I can't promise where you'll go. Stuff stuck to my hands here. This is for Donna Spanier. What direction is her career taking her in? This should remain part-time. All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here, see what we have. Well, now, one thing coming forward for you before I even start the card, Donna, is you have to feel a connection to what it is you're doing as a job, your employment. You need to feel a connection. You need to feel you need, Donna, to feel that you're doing something that counts, that you're doing something important, that you're doing something that makes sense, that there's logic and common sense in what it is that you're doing. And if other people benefit in some way, maybe not directly, but an indirect way, maybe, that you feel like you're doing something that matters. You won't just take a job for the sake of having a job. You just won't work that way. The card that I pulled for you, why I'm saying all this, is the card of passion. It's one card that holds a lot of passion because you've got the Queen of Wands. She is the Queen of Passion. And that's why that message came forward for you. And that takes passion. You don't do that just because it's something to do, right? Good. That's good. That's what came through for you. That's what came through for you, Donna. That you have to, there has to be something behind you and beneath you that encompasses you to do what you're doing. I mean, if you weren't that way, you'd go get a job at the corner store, or convenience store, or grocery store, or, cleaning parks or something. Do you know what I'm saying? To say that you've got a job. This is how much money I make. But are you a robot? You're not robotic. You really need to feel, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean, but it has to be personal for you in some way. So through energy-wise, motivational, reasoning, has to all hit home with you in order for you to go from this to this. To kind of, I'm here because I have to be, on here because I want to be, basically. Let me get the book out here. You need something that's gonna, I don't want to go to the extreme of saying making your blood pump through your veins, but at least you know you're alive and you're reaching out in a way that other people cannot. If you become very, very a part of the metaphysical, what you do with Reiki, people seek you out. When you're done with people and they say, wow, do I ever feel better already? You've just finished me, Donna, and I feel great already. That will make your heart soar. You'll be going, yeah, now I don't feel like I'm wasting my time making my money. There's a big part of it. That's right. Every single day. every single day. So we'll hold her up so you can just kind of take her in, see if you can pick up anything yourself. Passion is what goes through with this card. The Queen here, she thrives in company, and she's passionate and talkative and dynamic. Remember now, this Queen can represent you. It can represent an energy as well. All right? But she leads by example. Through her work and beliefs, she inspires others to fulfill their potential. And in relationships, she speaks from the heart. Communication is vital to her, and she may find it frustrating dealing with people who are closed off from their emotions. As the You card, the Queen is showing it's now time to honor your own special talents. The advice, Donna, you are to follow your own intuition to make the best decisions for yourself in relationships, in work, or projects of any kind. Did you hear that? Follow your intuition to make the best choices and decisions for you. Keywords: enthusiasm, leadership, creativity, intuition, relationships, strength. Here's the big one. This ought to seal it for you that you're doing the right thing. Integrity. Embrace that whole meaning, the whole word, what it means. Integrity. That's important. That will feed you. Not only feed you, it'll direct you. It'll uphold you. Anytime soon, I'm feeling already, because of what I'm feeling and the strength of what I'm feeling, that this is right around the corner. It's not going to take you very long. Matter of fact, you get started tonight. Start doing some research. Start looking into some programs. Okay? Delve into that part of it. You got to deal with the realistic, earthly side of it first, right? The rest will come when it's meant to come. But that's not right at the beginning. Yes, the energy to push you there, to give you motivation. But when you really start to get into it, up to your elbows into it, asking the universe for guidance and support and all of the things. But right now, you've got to concentrate on the dry side of things, finding a course or teachings of some kind, doing your studying, doing your work. It's right on top of you. On top of you. Tobiah, you got my message. You'll be right after Donna Spanier, so be ready with your question, Tobiah. All right? Because Tobiah last time had a hard, her and a couple other people, they had a hard time remaining connected, and Tobiah had donated for her question, and she said, see, I'll come back again. We'll try it again. You are level 2, okay? I sent you a message, Tobiah, on Facebook. I did the same. I'm going live tonight. You're already at level 2. What are you waiting for? Why are you asking even? You know what's coming next. Are you feeling uncertain? Are you feeling you should be like sitting behind a desk pushing a pencil all day long? That maybe, are you feeling unsure because you think Reiki is a beautiful thing? How wonderful to be able to make your living providing Reiki services, and maybe you feel a little off and guilty about that? Oh, well, maybe I'm just being silly. Is that what you're thinking? Maybe that's what you're thinking. Wonderful. Wonderful, Tobiah. Wonderful. Yes, Jennifer. Yes. Yes, and that's, see, you've got to figure all this stuff out. I don't know. Look, Donna, I see you going full-time with this. All right? There are more people involved today and know about Reiki and all the good that it can do. They're not all tarot freaks either. Some people, you know, they work the 9 to 5, the banker's hours, they're very conservative, very straight. But they know about Reiki, and they put their belief and faith in Reiki. These are people that aren't going to tug you along. These are people who become regular clients, regular customers. I feel you're going to, there's no room. I'm not seeing room around the Reiki for anything else. This is full blown. This is full time. This is going to be a huge part of your life. So, oh my God, Donna, if you could get on the hospital payroll, back into paying for your pension without missing a beat, because that's what you need. You're already thinking way down the road. That's really good to be prepared for something like this. Absolutely, but you're going full time. I feel I can't describe it. It's kind of like a full circle, complete full circle that's full. It's packed. It's full. It's solid. I can't describe what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. There's nothing outside of it either. This is your world. This is your life. Reiki. That would be absolutely wonderful. You've got idea. Everything starts with a dream. It starts with an idea that becomes a dream, and eventually you're walking through that dream for real. You're living it. I would do it now as soon as you can get your foot in the door, Donna, because Reiki can be something that a lot of people try, but not everybody's going to be good at. I don't think. I think it takes a specialty. So, but you're going to give your life more meaning and a lot more purpose. You keep going the way you are. If you've already got what you've got, that's amazing. So, that's the only answers I have for you, Donna, because there is nothing else. You know what I'm like? If I see anything else, I would tell you. This was meant to be. It's been waiting to be filled all this time by you, and you need to do that. Thank you, Donna, very much. But that's, yes. So, there's no other way for it to go. Not with you being in the driver's seat, if you know what I mean. You're in the driver's seat. You're not really depending on others for this. This is yours and yours alone. There's none of this crazy other stuff. Get your name into the hospital if you feel that's where you're being pulled. Could easily get pulled into a nursing home, for heaven's sakes, or you know, a doctor's office, but you're being pulled into the hospital. Then follow through with that. Follow through with that. Tabaya is up next. And Tabaya is asking, will I proceed on to the next level with my music, or have I achieved what I meant to? P.S. I love Emotion, 2.0 Film, and Ethos. There you go. Look at all the information you have to go with. I don't expect anything different for you. I really don't. I really don't. You've done your homework. You know what's going on. You got everything on the ball, you might say. All right, so this next question is for Tabaya. Tabaya she's a musician, a professional musician. She has a couple albums out. She performs all the time, everywhere. So her questions are very serious here. This is her life. This is her work. This is what Tabaya does. She shares her love of the art. Bear with me for a moment, Tabaya. No. This is not it for you. Nope. This is not it, Tabaya. I'm seeing another 10 to 20 years ahead of you yet, is what I'm seeing. This is for Tobiah. She wants to know about the higher level. Is she going to ascend into higher? When it comes to the music of her life, I mean, you're already at a level of stardom, Tobiah. And that came a long time ago in your readings. And you're still climbing. You're still spreading yourself out there as well. It's almost like the growth of a flower, but in this flower, there's the cone of it, or whatever, the center. And there's one beautiful petal that comes out. And now another beautiful petal comes out. And another beautiful petal comes out. That's what's going on. And another. And another. They don't all blossom at once. It's one at a time until the circle is complete. That's where the true sun shines through. Gradual. Because it has to be gradual. I don't know where this is coming from, but you would struggle if it all happened overnight at once. This is a growth thing. You have to grow through this, is what I'm hearing. I don't know technically what I'm talking about, but this is a growth thing. That's what I'm being shown. That you're going to continue to grow. You're going to continue to climb higher and higher. Yes. Absolutely. The answer's already yes. I can tell you that right now. To your questions, yes, and what you're looking for, yes. It's coming, but it's not happening overnight any more than the first 15 years have happened overnight. Do you know what I'm saying? That didn't pick you up and carry you off to me. It was a little bit at a time, making you higher and stronger and brighter and higher again, stronger again and brighter again. That's the way you have to have it. That's the way it has to be for you. Somebody isn't going to walk in and go, Tobiah Thomas, you're our superstar. Let's get you up there overnight, and boom, you wouldn't be able to handle it. I don't know why. I just know that. It has to be gradual. A nice, healthy, steady growth for you is what it needs. That's what you're going to go through. I'm going to cut the deck right here, Tobiah. No. Yeah. Is there anybody sick that's in your life, Tobiah? Is there anybody suffering with any ailments, illnesses? Anybody that's having a life-challenging time right now that you know? You don't have to say who. You just have to say yes or no. There is. You don't want to know why I asked? I'm going to start crying again. This is why. And you see this card. This is the Five of Cups, one of my dreaded cards. The card represents sadness. And it's not you that this is happening to, but somebody through you, somebody that's near to you, somebody that you're near to, someone that you know, someone that you care about, their well-being. Something is happening along those lines. Something is happening along those lines with this card for that person. Well, this is going to, yes, it's going to affect you. It is going to bring you sadness. I heard overwhelming sadness. over this person. But it's not you personally. It is somebody that you know. I don't like that card at all. I grabbed 2 cards. The next one's better, but we have to deal with this one first. It must be dealt with. You're being told this so that you can brace yourself in expectation, but you're not to say a word to anybody. This is something you have to keep within yourself. This 5 reveals sadness due to the loss of a relationship of some kind, even a friendship, very likely due to bereavement. Very much unlike the 8 of Cups, because that shows a natural moving on, this card often reveals something unexpected, an unexpected break from a person that will leave you bereft and confused. And another meaning is being unable to let go of your past and being haunted by guilt or regret. The advice you need to look for, and you need to accept support. The situation is not completely hopeless. You are going to eventually heal and get to a place where you can handle this, where it doesn't become so captivating, so consuming of your mind, your heart, and your soul. But the keywords that go with this card aren't much better. Unhappiness and dejection, negative thoughts, confusion, hurt, disruption, and feeling kind of alone for some reason. Feeling kind of alone in what it is you're going through. This is something singular, soulful for you. So, enough with this card. Let's put it away, because the next card that I pulled was a very fantastic card. And baby, you're going somewhere. Like your song, Angels. You're going to have wings too. I'll ask Lilith Tobiah. Unless it comes to me before that, I'll ask Lilith how soon it's going to happen. But this is just strictly for you. This is a beautiful time for you. This is a time of energy, high, the purest light, the purest. There's joy, acceptance. I don't know why that's in there, but it is. There's joy. There's acceptance. This one is the Ace of Cups, or the Ace of Hearts, whichever way you want to look at it. It is the ultimate card of love and sunshine, truly. You bear with me here. This card is strictly for you. Beautiful. Okay. This ace, get this, brings you your heart's desire. Your desire is to climb and to continue to grow and to spread yourself out there. You want to touch the whole world, not just England, right? You'll be finding fulfillment through your artistic pursuit. Maybe on the off chance a new relationship of some kind. You may create a baby, quote unquote, that is your project, will become your baby. A new business, you could be writing a book or thinking about it. Planting a garden or even decorating your home. Things like that. This card usually represents joy. This ace, while being a positive card, and still within the positive notes, can bring your emotions that feel overwhelming. Very overwhelming. You cried from joy, from happiness. That's what I'm talking about. You're seeing the road before you now, where all you could do was imagine it before. But now it is a very clear, long road in front of you. You see it, you feel it, you everything. You are so connected. You need to continue down this road and follow this path no matter. You're being highly favored by the universe. That should bring you overwhelming emotion within itself. As you see it playing itself out for you, your dreams, your wishes, you'll know because you'll feel it. You'll say, this didn't happen on its own. This is the universe at work. And I feel highly favored. It's how you feel. That will move these emotions to become almost uncontrollable. Tears of joy and tears of happiness. The advice here, open your heart and trust. You do not need to be or feel overwhelmed here, Tobiah. Just open, remain open, be open to whatever's coming to you. It's meant to be, all right? Your keywords are beginnings and passion, creativity and fulfillment. You hear that? Creativity and fulfillment. What more could you ask for? That's your life. That's what your life's about. Overflow of emotions, and in the most intense ways as well. This is beautiful. Now, let me ask Lilith about that person. Where'd the card go? It's over here. There we go. Okay, Tobiah. Let's find out. Lilith, still within the parameters of this card reading for Tobiah. This one card, the Five of Cups, she'd like to know the person that it is referring to. The sense of sadness and loss, separation. Tobiah is asking if you can answer, is there a time frame when this is going to unfold for where Tobiah is involved? Can you answer that question, Lilith? Can you answer and give us a time frame, Lilith? What? She's saying no. You're not going to give me a time frame? A time frame on this person that's been referred to in Tobiah's life. Something's going to happen to this person to cause great sadness for Tobiah. Can we get a time frame? Let's try it anyway. Trying to hold my hand against any breeze coming from my fan. Hold on a minute. I'm going to have to shut it off for one moment. Oh dear. Let's try it again. This card is in reference to somebody that Tobiah knows, Lilith. Something is going to happen to cause Tobiah great sadness. Can we get a time frame, please? Can we get a time frame on whatever this is, this sadness is supposed to happen? Tobiah will be affected by. Can we get a time frame? She doesn't really want to, but I'm going to push her anyway and try to push my luck here. The person that's being referenced here, referred to, I should say, whatever they're going to go through, whatever's going to happen to them. Look, she's still trying to say no. Look. No, 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 no. She doesn't want to answer. Could we please get a time frame? Whatever the person's going to go through that's going to affect Tobiah in a deep emotional way. Is this going to happen within the next 6 months? No. Longer? The next 8 months? The next 10 months? All right. So it's the next 8 months? She's saying yes. I'm going to ask another question, be really brazen. Is this person going to face their own demise? Are they going to cross over to the other side? Is that part of it? And you say within the next 8 months. Could it happen sooner than the next 8 months? Let's get that clarified right now. No, she's saying no. So it is the next 8 months within this time period from now till then. All right, thank you. We don't really need to know or want to know any more than that. Tobiah. Could this be something? Well, there's somebody that you obviously have a past with them. Tobiah is asking, I'm asking using her words. Is this somebody from her past? So I knew she was going to say yes, obviously. You knew them, yesterday was the past. So it's not a relative, but someone you've known for many, 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 many years. And it's female. All I can say at this point, Tobiah, enjoy the next period between now and then. You've got 8 months. If you've got to straighten anything away or anything like that, if you know what I'm saying, then you need to take care of business. Put things to right. This is a female, I can tell you, an older female, way older than you are. Way older than you are. But I don't feel she's a relative. Not your mother, not that kind of a relative, not that close. So, hold on, don't go. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Let me see if I can get a oracle from the mermaids for you. Just because, okay? Hold on. Hold on. This is for Tobiah. What have you got to say to Tobiah today? What do you see that Tobiah needs to see and needs to know? One more run through Tobiah, and then I'll pick the card. Hold on. One more run through. One moment. I'm going to cut the deck right here and see what comes up from the mermaids. Honor the masculine. Respecting men and embracing the masculine divine is what we have. So let me pull the book. It is card number 10. Where are we? Oh, geez, I didn't have to look hard. I got it already. All right. When this card comes to speak to you, if you're a man, it's time to understand, embrace, and truly honor the expression of your masculinity. Think back to your childhood and youth before you're told who you are and what it is to be a man by your culture, by your family, through schooling and relationships. Who are you? Is this all for a man? Because I'll pull another card. Hold on, we need another one. That's not going to work. That's strictly for a male. Hold on. This is for Tobiah. Tobiah is female. Please, give her some direction, some enlightenment. I'm going to cut right here. The Selkie in her skin. Reclaiming your authenticity is the card that has come up. And we're looking at card number 25. I hope there's something in there for you that'll hit home, that'll resonate. I'm on 25. Where am I going? There we go. All right. Okay. It's now time to dance, Tobiah, to be free, to join with groups of women who wish to simply be. Free to dance under the moonlight, free of dogma and even political correctness. A time without children, without relationships, and without other couples around you. The joys of being single or of being free. This is the time to leave family and partners for a while, to claim your sea skin back. Choose safe environments. Do not trust people who come to you at this time and want to, quote unquote, take care of you. This may be code for wishing to capture you. Go to a place where you are among your own gender, where you can be nurtured by contact with your own kind. Find a sacred place to visit and commit to a regular time out in that safe haven. It's now time for you to support and encourage the freedom of other humans and creatures. When we do this, our own freedom becomes more natural to us. Making a donation for seal conservation. Make a donation for seal conservation. Do not support practices or companies that benefit from the seal hunts that still take place. Visit the lands of Selkie lore and legend. The Orkney Isles in the far north of Scotland, Iceland, the Scandinavias, Northern Ireland, and her cold seas. Or travel in visions, past life memories and dreams, and set your Selkie self free. There you go. Whatever all that meant, Tobiah, I don't know. I truly don't know. Okay, let me see. Did I hear another dingle? If not, then we're going to do Lachey right up. Bear with me for one moment, please. Foghorn. Ooh. From Chance Harbor Wharf, right over there, that direction. The fog hasn't moved in yesterday and today. Hasn't moved in and left, moved in. It's come in and it's stayed. We are fogged out. Oh, come on, PayPal. What taketh you so longeth? Come on, PayPal, for the love of heavens. Hurry up. All I get is around and around and around. Come on already. Hurry up. Never mind. Let's see if I can do this the other way. Let's see here. That was... Let's see. Come on. Okay. It'll have to wait a little bit. I take care of these other people if I can get into PayPal. What is going on? It won't load. Round and around and around. Come on, PayPal. There. Finally. Good. Jeez. Let me see here. Alice Weiniger. Alice Weiniger. If it'll ever open. Okay, Alice, you must have your question ready to go here. Alice Weiniger. Tobiah. Oh, really? That's interesting, Tobiah. Hi, Alice 2072. What's your question, my dear? I like the name Tobiah. It's different. It's not like anybody else's. I like the ingenuity of it. It's beautiful. So whenever you're ready to put your question up there, you just go right ahead, Alice. We're ready. Ready, willing, and waiting. Okay, just wanted to know the direction of my love life is going. All right, let's find out. That'll heavily depend on the card, won't it? Yes, sir. Let's check that out. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. Also, just to double check before I lose it, I think, bear with me one moment. This has nothing to do with you, Alice. This has to do with somebody else. I'm looking to see where they're at on the list. Come on, Facebook. Hurry the hell up. There we are. Yes. Lachey, you'll be next after Alice. And then Donna again. So it'll be Lachey and then Donna after Alice. And Alice wants to know what direction her love life is headed in. This is for Alice, 2072. She is asking, dear Tarot, dear Spirit, wanting to know where her love life, what direction is it going in. If you could please bring that forth. I thank you so much for being here, Spirit. So much to the guides as well. The power of the universe, the love of the universe. This is for Alice. We're going to do you in order, Lachey. Why not? You don't have to take the last stand or the back seat to anybody. You're next. You are next, and Donna will be after you. Which direction is Alice's love life heading in? If you could bring us a nice clear-cut card for a clear-cut answer and direction for Alice. Thank you very much. I just cut the deck. Oh my gosh, I love, 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 love seeing these gorgeous cards when they come up. This is beautiful. Can you see it, Alice? Can you see what card that was pulled? What turned up for you, Alice? Hi, Darlene. Hey, John. This is the Sun card. This is beautiful. You get excited. There's nothing shadowed with this card. There's no shade, no shadowing, no darkness. This is a card that brings pure light and love into your heart, into your life. It shows both sides of human nature as well. If you look at the graphics on the card, we've got this gorgeous little mer girl and this mer boy. The mer girl is facing the blessings coming down from the sun, wide open, ready to accept them. The boy wants to believe and have the trust that the little girl, he wants to be part of it all. He wants blessings too, but he's not quite sure. Part of him says if there's one thing that goes wrong, just the first sign of it, I am out of here. Come hell or high water, I'm bolting out. And the body language tells you. The head turned, watching the blessings coming down to the mer girl, but his body's turned the other way because he's ready to take right off. So, this is a very good sign because it is the card within tarot that represents and reflects pure happiness and joy and everything that comes with that, which is love. Very much so. You bear with me while I bring the card up. We'll get you the generic side of the card. Everything's going in the direction that you needed to go and you want it to go. I can tell you that right now. Everything is going in the direction that you're wishing for. Is it right around the corner? Maybe not. Maybe not right around the corner, but it's coming. Things could stink right now. They're not going to stay that way, and not for very long. as well. So, this is a joyful card, a very positive card. This card predicts happiness and time for a well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful lately, the sun is a welcome sign that the pressure will end and you will finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or finding your own inner child because there's a childlike energy that's with this card as well as everything else. But you'll be doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips, and you finding peace and contentment in a place that just happens to nurture and inspire you. The sun favors creative pursuits as well. You may turn your attention to hobbies or creative projects now. And if you do, they're going to grow and they're going to flourish. Beautiful. The advice: appreciate your deserved success in this very special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe. Appreciate the harmony that is around you. Keywords are growth, children, joy, protection, holidays, success, and contentment. This is a beautiful thing. Let me, as well for you, like I did for Tobiah, let me pull one of the oracle cards from the mermaids. Okay. Okay, Alice, let's see what we can do. The humidity makes it hard to shuffle. So much humidity. I'm okay in the moment, but that fan's going to be kicked back on again real soon. I can tell you that. I'm so glad I did this tonight, guys. Very self-centeredly and very selfishly, it's pulled me away from wherever I was for the past 2 weeks. So maybe this morning was meant to be a real scare. But this is a good thing. There are people here that need to see these cards. They need to ask these questions. They need to see the answers. Get another one here. One more run through for you, Alice. We'll see what the mermaids want to tell you. You've got to listen very carefully to these cards because they're written kind of funny. Like one paragraph, one sentence goes on for an 8-10 line paragraph. One sentence. Seriously. So you've got to listen. Okay. Oh my. I'm going to cut them right here, Alice. And what have we pulled? Oh, pretty. Visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. And this is card number 37, so I have to look up the generic side. That's a good question. Very good question, Alice. Give me a moment to think about that for a moment. Not financially, not even morally. It's something else. I'm hearing he needs to mature a little bit and look at things maturely. That there's always going to be things going wrong, and you can't run every time something goes wrong. He's going to have to learn that. Okay, so this card here is Visions. Let me pull up the generic side just to see what comes out of this. Card number 37. All right. Here we go. Not very long. When you connect to the moon, you will feel more whole, connected, and attuned to the cycles of the world and the fears that you may have or had around certain issues will begin to fade. You will allow yourself to see with your psychic vision, and you will speak of what you see. And it will not be considered to be freakish or unusual or mere fantasy. It will be trusted and allowed and explored by you and by others who are close to you. These flashes will not come when you are asleep. So they are not dreams. And they can come even when your physical eyes are open. It's a matter of adjusting to having more than one kind of vision and accepting that this is an energetic truth. You will begin to understand and easily interpret these movies being made for you by the divine in alliance with your spirit eye. Maybe he's going to come around suddenly and start taking you seriously. That could be part of it, but that's what it is. So maybe your days of eggshells are almost over. Can we hope for that? Can we hope for that? So walking around somebody on eggshells and a personal, in-depth personal relationship, that's not good. He's going to have to get on board with the rest of real life is what he's going to have to do. That's no good for you. You can't spend the rest of your life walking around on eggshells. I'll tell you something. The rest of the world isn't. Tain't gonna happen at all. The rest of the world is not walking on eggshells around him, and here he is. There he is. He can handle it from anybody else. So, okay, Lachey, I'm going to go back in and bring you up, and normally I think you do leave. Oh, thank you, Lachey. What a generous donation. And Mama's so poor right now. You can imagine. Oh, a general about your love life, family, and career. Okay, we can do that for you, Lachey. No problem at all. No, no, no. Don't ever, Good, Lachey. Wonderful. Yeah, no, no, no. You can't do that. You know, if you got a wild animal, we'll use him with the wild animal analogy, right? Yes, you have to gain their trust so that they will come to you. They will snuggle in. They will sniff at you. They will bite you with their heads, right? But it doesn't happen overnight. Even if an animal is starving for food, where it's a human, they're starving for love and attention and affection. You can't just pounce on them because it'll backfire, right? In your case, there'd be nothing but air there. All you'd see is a jet stream. That was, gone. So you kind of have to take clues, but we do that with everybody in relationships. We read the clues of where they're coming from, what they're truly saying. Are they bothered? Are they quiet? Are they withdrawn? Are they outgoing? Are they happy? We always have to read these things with each other anyway. But to have to hold back and think before you speak, you might scare them off. Everything you do, you have to hold back and kind of run it through your head. And should I say this? Should I do that? Listen to your intuition. If you don't know up here, then you have to listen within here. That will never steer you wrong. Ever, ever, ever. You're so welcome, Alice. It was my pleasure. Okay, Lachey. Lachey is up next, and she's asking about her love life, career, and family, I think she said. Let's see. General about love life, family, and career. That's correct. Okay. Wonderful. Here we go, Lachey. Thank you, Alice. And thank you, Lachey, for your generous donation. That's beautiful. Hell with it. If we had Super Chat, it would tell the whole world, wouldn't it? So I'm going to tell. Start giving you guys the credit. Lachey just donated $25, and I am humbled and so grateful that I'm getting goosebumps now. I am. I'm getting goosebumps. Why the hell not, right? And if we had Super Chat, it would post it automatically by itself. We don't do Super Chat, and there's a whole story why we don't. I'm not getting into that right now, but we don't. So we do it this way. So every now and again, I'm making it a practice to. It's just to show the gratitude. I don't expect anybody else to keep up with you guys, Lachey, and the others that are like you. So that's not why I'm doing it. It's just to put up the gratitude and give you acknowledgement. Okay, this is for Lachey. She just wants a general card that will reflect love, family, career. You know what kind of cards that we should pull on this one? It's going to cover all those areas in general. That's what we're hoping for. This is for Lachey. Dear Spirit, dear guides. You know, my guides are Native Americans. I got stories to tell about them. I'm getting petted on the shoulder right now by one, saying it's okay, keep going. I can see it. I don't feel it, but I see it. This is for Lachey. Just a general card that will cover family, life, and career. Love. Romantic love. Okay. I'm going to cut right after this run through here. Let's see. Oh no, Lachey, you guys have new. You and Jennifer Hummingbird, you know, she's here once. You guys have no idea how you impact me in my life. You truly, truly do. That's from the bottom of my heart. It's a lot of high, strong emotions running here today for some reason. And it's almost like, wow, Natalie, you're going to spend the whole night crying. What I pulled here, Lachey, of all things, was the Two of Pentacles. Options. Options. Two of Pentacles, my favorite suit. Interesting. We're going to see what the two want you to know. So, this two is showing that a decision is underway. You are considering your options and you're rehearsing all possible outcomes rather than taking any action. So you're pondering things, you're looking things over. You're thinking things through. You're looking at all possible outcomes. Right now, that's what you're doing. You're not taking any real true action. You're holding back and you're thinking things through. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. The choice that you have to make could concern jobs, places to study, potential homes, or where to travel. In personal finances, there are demands on your resources. You may find yourself juggling income and expenditure in order to have the balance of the books in place, but that's just for right now. Probably a bit of an overload going on of things that you need to do, so you're being very careful about the actions and the moves that you make and take. You're wanting to do these things right the first time. Maybe it's settling your mom's affairs, and you only want to have to do this once. For each individual thing you need to take care of, just the once. Everything else is okay in your life at the moment, but this. You're being very wise and responsible, making sure that you're doing everything the way it should be done, the proper way, the right way. The advice of the card. You need to pay attention to the details of any financial agreements or offers. Careful with the offers. Turn them inside out, upside down, in and out. Careful with any offers. Don't be so quick to grab something because it's quick. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I don't have to wait for that. No, don't. You think about it first. Look for the long-term benefits rather than the short-term gains. Okay? Your keywords are choices, property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and details. Contracts could have to do with your job, your work. Finding that perfect balance in your life, is it ever going to be perfect? Well, no, because if it was, life would be very boring. In order to achieve balance, you have to go through some other things to get to that sweet spot of balance. It doesn't just occur. Using your better judgment is important to you. You'll take your time. When it comes to making some kind of judgmental call on things, you will take your time to go through those. Property could be things that belong to your mother, her own personal things. I'm going to pull Lilith and ask about specifically here, Lachey, about job and love, career and love, this sort of a thing. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we have. There we go. All right. All right, Spirit via Lilith. This is for Lachey. Career-wise, first. Career-wise. Does her future places of employment, are they there for a while yet before anything changes? Is she going to continue through doing what she's doing right now? Will there be career changes eventually coming up for Lachey here? Opportunities. I feel that you have opportunities that are going to be laid right at your feet. Will Lachey have to make a decision when it comes to career opportunities? Is she going to make the right decisions? When will these opportunities come about to be? We're looking at the next 3 months. Well, could this happen within 3 months where she could make a career change? Could it happen sooner? It could. How about the next 2 months for Lachey? Will she make a career change within the next 2-month period? Okay. Could it be even sooner? Could it be sooner than 2 months? No. No. Okay, within 2 months. Now, what about Lachey's love life? This is in the intimate, romantic sector of love between Lachey and someone else. Is this possibility coming towards Lachey? Is this somebody that she already knows? No. Somebody new then? Yes. When? When will this new person come into Lachey's life? Will they come into her life within the next month, the next 4 weeks? Is that possible? It is. Oh, I'm surprised. And she doesn't know them. So could we get the first initial of their first name? Does the new love coming into Lachey's life, does their name begin? The first name begin with the letter A. Does the first, no, the letter B, the letter C, the letter D, E, F, G, the letter H, the letter I. Oh, I. Their first name begins with the letter I in about 1 month's time. That's about 4 weeks. Is this going to be a long-term serious relationship for Lachey? Is this going to be her person? We're looking at a long life here, a long relationship that's healthy and beneficial. Very much so. Lord, she even got a little faster on that one. That's wonderful. Thank you, Lilith. Well, there you go, Lachey. There you go, Lachey. Right on. Oh, that's beautiful. And you're not having to wait 8, 9 months, 12 months, or anything like that. Within a month. Isn't that crazy? Oh, isn't that nice? That's nice, Jennifer. That is really, really nice. It truly is. Ah. So who do we have up next, did I say? I think it was Donna. I think you're up next, Donna. I'm just waiting for my PayPal list to show itself once again. I love when people get good readings. Oh, it makes my night. It just does. Oh, it's fantastic. Really. Okay, Donna. Okay. Donna has a long paragraph here. So, Donna is saying, I have a longtime friend. She started to copy what I am doing. She asked how the business could work, and I told her, and I assisted her to get her license. When I asked for help back, she said never mind. She avoided to help me out, and she has done this a few times. Should I let her go as a friend? Well. I'd give him my opinion in a heartbeat, but this is Tarot's department. So, oh, thank you, Lachey. Much love to you too, my dear. Okay. It's hard for me to shut my mouth when I already know, okay? But that's my ego, not spirit ego. So we'll see. Hello, Samantha. How are you? This is for Donna once again. She has helped a friend out, a long-time friend, out a few times, starting business, asking advice, how things work, what should she do. And Donna's very freely given her time and her energy to the friend. And recently Donna asked her for help with something. The girl suddenly changed her mind and said, oh, never mind. Never mind. I already know. I already know what to say. But it's better if it comes from you, Spirit. So you can bring that forth for Donna and tell her what needs to be done with this friendship. Let's see here. I'm going to cut right here, Donna. Oh my God. Guess who's going to be the star, Donna? Because that's what we pulled for you, my dear. That's what we pulled for you, my dear. So here we go. Yeah, is she here? Donna, are you here? Could you just say you're here? I forget sometimes to double check, and Jennifer doesn't. She just reminded me. What have I got for time on the stream? 1:37. 1 hour, 37 minutes is what I have for the time on the stream. Donna. Okay. Anyway, this is what came. This is what came. So lucky. So fortunate. So favored. This is fantastic. Bear with me. What I'm feeling here, here's what I'm feeling, Donna, for you, is that no matter what she does or what she thinks, not going to alter you in any way, shape, or form. It's not. Don't be so quick to jump to give her answers, to give her advice. You let her go on her own. You let her fly on her own. She'll sink or swim. It's not your job. She's rejected you in a lot of ways, is what she's done. So, therefore, this card is showing, Donna, that you've worked through grief and heartache, conflict. You've understood the lessons of these very difficult experiences, and now you're going to begin to feel hope again real soon. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star guides you towards happier times. The card therefore reveals personal growth through healing, past issues that you can be free from, old patterns of things like relating to others or relating to someone, and you're going to be able to feel more whole and fulfilled in your future. The star is also a card of creativity, and it offers you great reassurance that you are on the right path, Donna. So if you've been conflicted, if you've been suffering, or doubting even your own abilities, a star in your reading is a sure sign that everything for you is going to be just fine. The advice, follow your heart, my dear. Respect your inner knowing. Trust that the universe will bring you whatever it is that you are needing before you even know it. It's going to pre-anticipate what your needs are and start to fill them before you even wish or ask for. Your keywords are creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and just as good as the magical wish card, you got some wishes coming true as well. But what I'm hearing for you here is you need to keep your arms and hands down at your side when you're around her. Don't be so quick to jump. If she's going to fall, you need to let her fall. This is the best thing that can happen to her, is for her to stumble and for her to fall. Then she'll turn around, look over her shoulder at you and go, wow. Wow. She may get the message loud and clear. She may fall a few times before she does. But enough is enough. Enough is enough. You don't say I'm breaking off the friendship. You let it grow apart. You let yourselves grow apart. You know what I'm saying? You just don't show the deep interest or jump on her interests like you've been doing. That's going to stop. And she's got her own head shoved up her own butt so far she won't even notice anything at first. All right? If she says anything, just say, I'm not your mama. You need to learn to walk, fly, whatever on your own. It's not me. You need to learn on your own. That way you remember and you learn faster that way from personal experience. And that's what that's all about. So you take your time. I hope you review this a few times. All right. So you get the message loud and clear. Thank you so much, Donna. I'm sorry she wasn't here. Sorry. Okay. The next card that we're looking at, bear with me one moment. You get PayPal to go back to the list. Ah, too many people. People like that are a dime a dozen in somebody's life. They really, truly are. They're a dime a dozen. They really are. Okay. Shaniqua Yearwood. Shaniqua Yearwood. You're up next. Okay, and then there's the last one was a Canadian, and we'll get to that. Shaniqua Yearwood. The question's right here. Where are you, Shaniqua? Are you up front and center? Shaniqua! Earth calling Shaniqua! Not seeing her. Where's everybody gone? Is everybody lagging? Oh my heavens. Let's see, where is my damn cursor, for crying out loud? There it is. I'll give her a minute. I'll give her a minute to show herself. Shaniqua's either stepped away, laid her phone down if she's on a cell, or she's lagging, either one. Okay, good question. Serious question. Hi, Terry Lynn. We know you're here, but Shaniqua, I'm waiting for her because she was next. You're after her. You're after her, so don't go too far, Terry Lynn. Shaniqua. After Shaniqua is going to be Terry Lynn, and then after her is going to be Lori Willem. Sorry, Lori. Sorry, Lori. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with Shaniqua. All right. And here's her question. We will timestamp this for her as well. Let's say 1 hour, 46 minutes for Shaniqua. 1 hour, 46 minutes. Okay. So here's Shaniqua's question. I have been raised by a narcissist, and only in the last 3 years have I realized this. Now, all of everything that I ever wanted to do with my life was wasted by people pleasing and trying to get validation that never came. I'm now 45 and still healing, but I know I was born to do something great. I'm just so stuck that I can't figure it out. Can you tell me which direction that I should go? Okay. So that's her question. She's either lagging very badly or she's just not looking at the phone. Thank you, Jennifer, for putting that in there. Thank you, Jennifer. This is for Shaniqua. She's wasted a lot of her life being raised by a narcissist. She now realizes this. She had dreams, visions of where she wanted to go in her life, but buried them and stifled them because of the narcissist. Now she wants to know which way to go. Which way to go? Well, right off, okay? Okay, I'll say that. Follow your damn heart. Right off. That's not me. What should Shaniqua do with her future now? She knows she was meant to do something great. And some time has frittered away from her because of the narcissist. And she get caught up in the direction she needs to go in. And if you can imply any direction, that would be great too. That would be great too. That would be good. Come on now. One more. And then I'll cut the deck, Shaniqua. We're going to act like you're right here, my dear. What, honey baby? You want up? Do you want up, my darling? You can come up, my darling. Yes, you can. All right, just a minute, sweetheart. I'm going to cut right here. All right, you come on up. Oh, it's getting warm again. I got to turn my fan back on. Anyway, go ahead and get up, sweetie. Get up. That a good boy. Come on. There you go. How's my baby? Can I have a kiss? Aw, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. Mwah. I just want to eat him up. I love him so much. Make room for mommy. Look, I haven't got a butt. All right? I don't have a big butt. That big butt song don't fit me. It just doesn't. I don't have a butt. That's the problem. I wish I did. Okay, so the card I pulled for Shaniqua. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mon Dieu, look what she got. I wish she was here. Sweetheart, you can't be up here when I'm smoking for one thing. Baby, come here, baby. Oh, you know how much I love you, right? You know how much I love you. But I got work to do, baby, because people have things that they need to know. You're Mr. Confidence. You know everything, don't you? You do. I love you so much, my darling. There we go. You get behind Mommy for just a bit. And when we're done, it isn't going to be much longer, honey. We're not going to be much longer. You can't come up when I'm dealing with the cards, baby boy. What a great card to have that come up again out of 78 cards. And I shuffled it well. 78 cards, and this came up again. This is incredible. He's getting there, isn't he, Lachey? He's still only like 12 pounds, but he's full grown now. That's as big as he's going to get. Isn't it, baby? Don't take offense, but you know what I call him? My little black lover. Should I say? Everybody goes, but he's barely black anymore. He's got so much silver. I said he does, but he's my little black lover. Aren't ya? Go back. You got to go back, sweetie. You can't be... He's determined. Get back there. Get back. Get back. He did. I'm looking at, because it was a year ago that he came to me on July 11th, and the picture's coming up in my memories on Facebook. Oh my God, that small. Like, he was like that long. Like, oh my God. So compared to that, yes, he's gotten very big. But he's all done growing now. But he wants to be up here where I can wrap my arms around him. That's what he's wanting. He'll lay right here if I don't make him. Guess what? When Mommy's done, you got me all to yourself. He didn't like seeing me getting ready. He's sitting in the bathroom door looking at me crying. Like, no, Mommy, no. I supposed to, a little dog, to any animal, that an hour might as well be 10,000 hours as far as they're concerned. Right? Honey, you got to get down, baby. I'm sorry. I'm not rejecting you. But I just, he's going to fight me the whole way. Get your feet out of my top. Come on. You're kind of ruining the mood here. Get your foot out of there. Baby, okay? Lay down or you have to get down. Come on now. You go back right there and lay down. That a good boy. Lay down. Okay, all I can say, Shaniqua. Oh my goodness, Shaniqua. Everything's coming up roses for you. And you want to know why now and not before? You're just waking up to the new possibilities laying right in front of you, waiting for you to reach out and take advantage. There are things that are laid before you. You already know what it is you want to do, where you can make the most impact, where you make the most of leadership and influence, you know? So, no, he's not, but the cat died. So, you know, oh my, I love the Sun card. The card of pure happiness and joy, and it's just wonderful. It really is. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, Shaniqua, this card is a very joyful card. It's a very positive card. They don't come any more positive than this. It's predicting happiness and a time for some well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful lately, the Sun is a welcome sign that the pressures will end, and you'll finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with children or even finding your own inner child, which is more likely for you because of the way you were raised. It's time to find your inner child. It's still there. It's just been told to stay put and to not show itself. Look for your inner child, pull it back, put it front and center. This card shows you doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The Sun also predicts holidays and trips for you, and you find peace and you find contentment in a place that's going to nurture and inspire you. The sun favors creative pursuits as well. You may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now, and these things will grow. These things will flourish. The advice: appreciate your deserved success in this special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe. Appreciate the harmony that is around you. You don't have to look real far, all right? And you've probably felt very unsettled. Your life probably felt very unpredictable because of living with a narcissist. Complete unpredictability. You can never plan anything out for yourself because everything revolved around them. Well, now it's your turn. This is your turn. You've got some catching up to do. But you need to relax first. You need to absorb the goodness that's around you with this card, and there's a lot. Appreciate your deserved success and this very special time of rest and recuperation. Getting past and shedding the narcissist coat, you might say. Shaking it off, slacking it off. You don't need to carry that with you anymore. Now it's all about you. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you at this time. Keywords are growth and children, joy and protection, holidays, success and contentment. But the children part, I truly believe, is the inner child of you. You need to allow that child to come forward, take its place in your life, and start to grow and continue to grow. And you right along with it. All right? So that's that. That is that for you. Shaniqua, pull up your big girl panties and move forward, my dear, is what you need to do. All right? It's all looking wonderful for you. You already know the things that you're interested in. You already know the things that you dream of doing. You don't have to just dream anymore. Now you can actually do what needs to be done here. All right? Good coffee. That's the Tim Hortons coffee that come out of Colleen's birthday box there. That's what I'm drinking tonight. Okay, now I've seen somebody, Canadian. We're going to put you in next, Lori. Okay. Where are you at, Lori? Where is Lori? That's okay, Heather. I think you're after Lori. I'm just trying to get Lori to come forward. And I'll check and see. My baby. Oh, PayPal, would you knock it off already? Come on. Behave, baby. Behave, baby. Isn't that funny? When they fixed my net speed, that's when PayPal same day started acting up and just taking so long. It should be faster than ever before. So let's see. Yeah, you'll be after Lori here, Heather. So don't go too far, Heather. Okay, Lori, there you are. What's your question, Lori? We're all ready for you. We're ready. We're ready, Freddie. Ready for your question, Lori. What's coming up for next week? Well, let's find out, Lori. Let's see. This is for Lori again. She's a regular, on and off screen, I might say. On and off the mini readings anyway. I did a couple of private readings for Lori, and the first one I'm laughing about it now, but I wasn't laughing when it happened. Her name right there, the whole bit, and I kept calling her Linda and didn't realize till after I sent her private reading. I was so mortified and humiliated and embarrassed. Oh my God. And I don't know why it happened. No idea. But she says, I've been called a lot worse. Oh, right. Okay. I didn't screw it up the second time, though. I got it right that I made a point. I said, if I call her Linda one more time, I'm going to smash my own friggin' head off. So, this is for Lori. She'd like to have an insight on what's coming up next week for her. So we're looking for a card for next week. What's going to happen for Lori? What's going to happen for Lori next week? Curly Shane, you're Shaniqua. Well, if you scroll back, we did your card. Very lovely card. There's a timestamp that you will scroll to, drag your cursor across the line there till you get to 1 hour, and I think it was 47. One moment. I'll scroll back for you, and I never do this. There we go. Jen's got it. Your reading starts at 1 hour, 46 minutes. So if you just go along like that, you'll be able to get it. It was a good reading. Really good. This is for Lori. What's going to happen next week for Lori? What's coming up? Okay, let's do a couple run-throughs. For Miss Lori, this is a card she'd like to have for next week. Give her some implication of what's coming. The humidity. Cards are sticking. All 78 of them. All right, I'm going to cut right here, Lori, and see what's coming up next week for Lori. She'd like a little insight, please. Oh my goodness. New beginnings. I can tell you that. But you're in limbo. What are you waiting for, Lori? Next week, Lori, shows you hanging around. It shows you you're kind of stuck. You're waiting for things to happen, but nothing's happening right now. And the reason we say that, this is why. You got the hangman who's hanging in limbo, which is you. That's how you may feel, Lori, is that I can't move back, I can't move sideways, I can't move ahead. You're stuck in limbo, usually waiting, or you're awaiting something or someone to run its course, or someone to give you the answer that you need. A yay or a nay, please, is what you'll be saying. Give me the yay, give me the nay, so I know what I'm doing, so I can get out of this spot, because there's nothing happening here at this moment, and I don't want this happening here at this moment. I need to see something happening one way or another, instead of this stagnant waiting, and I have no control or no say over it. But hold on. It's okay. So when we've got unexpected downtime, we'll call it downtime. Just bear with me. There we go. Excuse me one moment while I close my door. We're at the blue hour, even though it's foggy. This is when the fox and the coons and the critters all come into the backyard. That door open, they'll walk right in. They've done it before. They had a raccoon walk right in and go over to the cat dish and thought it was my cat. Hey, you doing, Stu Balls? All I seen was the tip of the fur. And then I went like that because the chair was blocking full view. And I went, big, beautiful raccoon just at home, just like a big cat. Oh, I'm just having a bite to eat. Don't mind me. Oh, my God. and stomping my foot going, get out, and he wouldn't move. He's just looking at me, crunch, 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 just looking at me. So I got to close my door to avoid, and I've got my baby here. If anything comes through that screen door, there'd be bloodshed, and we don't want that on either end, for the wild critter or the tame one. So just give me a minute. There we go. Baby, would you like a nice other cold drink of water? I'll get you one, just in case. Just a sec, guys. Here you are, my dear. There you go, baby. Here's a nice drink for you. Would you like a chewy? That'll keep you happy and quiet for a minute. There we go. Yeah, good boy. All right. I'll give you the last of Nature's Spirits treats as well. And then you're done. You're all out of them. They're all gone after this. You went through them pretty quick. All right. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So sorry. Okay. Yeah. Hangman isn't a bad card. It's basically an understanding through spirit, the universe, what you're going through. And it's saying, hey, we see what's going on. We're acknowledging you're stuck. You're just stuck. Things depending on circumstances or other people. And you can't move either way. So when the hangman arrives in your reading, you cannot move forward. You are stuck in limbo. You may be waiting for a decision to be made, or generally feel that some aspects of your life are on freaking hold, such as relationships, projects. These things have a stagnant atmosphere about them. They're remaining static. This lack of control can leave you feeling very frustrated. You may decide to even take a compromise rather than hang around much longer. But be forewarned, and here's my saying that I've coined, instant fixes do what? They only fix things for an instant. And when they pass, you haven't gotten any further ahead. You may have even taken a step or two behind. Don't take any shortcuts. Stay with the tried and true path that's already been precedented. It's already been followed. You've got to take that way. Don't be trying to bang through and initiate any new trails, we'll say. You're to take the one already in place. That'll work better for you in the long run. You're feeling like, I don't want to keep doing this, hanging around and wait. You just don't want to do it anymore. That's okay to feel that way. However, the hangman is asking you to please stay calm and think through your options rather than rush to find an instant way out of a bind. Think about your options. This need not be time wasted after all. So you got this downtime, which means nothing's happening, except up here, the wheels are still turning. Continue letting them turn. Think things over. Think about other things that could affect whatever it is. Think things through. Clear as mud, as they say. This downtime for you doesn't need to be wasted. It doesn't have to be a waste of time. You may have a couple enlightening moments, and then you're going to be saying, you know what? As much as I bitched and I whined about this, I'm glad it happened, because if it hadn't, I wouldn't have thought of this, or this option or this sudden realization would have never come to me. Hold on here. This is a good thing that this has happened, and that's what you need to do. The advice: use this time waiting to see your own situation in a brand new light. That way you'll find alternative perspectives. It's all how you look at everything. You may find an ingenious solution or even gain some very valuable insight. Everything happens for a reason. You're being held back. Something's got you by the scuff, not letting you move forward. In this case for you, it turns out to be something that's going to work in your favor. This is a good thing. You'll forget about your frustrations once this comes to pass and this realization opens up to you. Keywords are waiting, time, frustration, sacrifice, insight, purpose, and viewpoints. And I want you to get like he is, because it says it on the graphics of the card. If you look at him, his muscles and his back, they're not knotted. Arms, hands are wide open and relaxed. And that's what you need to do, to not let yourself get yourself riled up because you're frustrated, but to find a comfortable place, a comfortable way of being, a comfortable spot, and just kind of hang with it. These things are going to come to you, all right? That's a big part of it. That's a big, big part of it right there. So for next week, right off says, hey, you're still waiting. You're still hanging there. So there won't be anything happening there. Let me pull Lilith and see about the week after next for you. How's that? We'll do that. We'll take it one step further. Let's see what we have. Okay. Lori. Let me see here. All right. Spirit, guides, please, and thank you for being here. Still within the one card parameter of Lori's reading, or wanting to know what is going to happen next week for her, Tarot has brought it forward, and apparently, just by taking a quick look, nothing. She's still in the same place. She's stuck. She's being held up, held back. What about the week after next? So next week will go by. It'll seem very slow and very useless, but it's not. There are still things unraveling and taking place. What about the week after? Will there be more happening the week after for Lori? Will there be more happening the week after for Lori? Come on, Lilith, give me a good yes. Will things start to move forward for Lori? Things start to unravel, take place? Are they going to go the way that she wants them to the week after next? She need more patience? More patience and less judgment. That's what I just heard for you, Lori. So next week may try your patience, but that's okay. You don't let it get to you. You don't let it build a mountain over you, this frustration. Take a lot of deep breaths. It's all happening for a reason, and you need to have faith in that. And it will work in your favor. This time out, thank you, Lilith. This time out is a good thing for you. Truly is a good thing for you. There you go, Lori. I hope that was okay. So, if not mistaken, I think that Terry Lynn, there we go. Just let me get you up here, Terry. Come on, baby. Open, open, open. And thank you so much for your generous donation, Lori. Lori donated $20. Thank you, Lori. Thank you so much appreciated. Oh, no, thank you. Wonderful. Okay, I just got to look and see. Terry Lynn usually leaves a message from my guides, please. So you wanted basically a general card pull for Terry. All right, okay. Terry Sandia is looking for a general card message from Spirit. You could bring that forward for Terry. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. This is for Terry Sandia, wanting a message from Spirit, please. Her guides, wherever it comes from. It's all one, it's all the same. Is she here? Where are you, Terry? Okay, I'll wait a minute. Where are we for time? 2:15, 2 hours, 15 minutes. We're getting there. Looks like a full 3 hours tonight. So we got 45 minutes left. Not that we're on a time clock, that's our time clock. There you are, Terry. Wonderful. Okay. You can bring us forward for Terry, please. Just wanting a message from spirit guides. What does she need to have brought to her attention? What does she need to know? I know, whoops. I know I started a little earlier tonight, but one good thing, Jen, the earlier we start, the earlier we finish. So the rest of the night is yours. Oh my gosh. All right, I won't do any more. If that's what's going on, telling me to stop shuffling right here. This is for Terry and Sandia. Let's see. I'm going to cut the deck. What have we got for Terry? Very nice. 8 of Pentacles. The prompt on this card is basically achievement for you, Terry. All right? Whatever you have cooking, whatever you have going on, you're doing well. You're doing very well, indeed. Pentacles. Yes, great, great card, Pentacles. Great cards. The 8 is showing achievement in your profession or your field of study, Terry Lynn. It is the card of the perfectionist, Terry Lynn. This card also knows the small details, that you feel small details can be very important to you. You also take pride in your work, and you set very high standards as well. You set the bar high in whatever it is that you're doing, which is challenging for everybody else or anyone else behind you. But this attitude of making details very, very important is important. You take pride in your work, as I said, and you set high standards. This attitude is now paying off for you. Your finances are going to improve as a result of hard work and your commitment to succeeding. And another meaning could be for you, exam success or return to education. You may decide to deepen your expertise and whatever it is that means to you. The advice, you have to know this and you have to hear this and you have to listen and you have to ponder it and you have to think about it. You have the ability to earn more by learning more, Terry. And for you to know that wherever you focus your energy, success is going to follow. Whatever you focus your energy on, success is coming right up behind you, following you every step of the way. And the keywords, pay attention to the keywords, Terry. Analysis. So having a very analytical mind is going to come into play. Viewing, almost like standing back, looking at yourself, your dedication, your detailed work, your commitment to succeed, your commitment to put in the extra work. Money will come to the forefront as well. Education and perfectionism is the final word. because you're detail oriented and you aren't trying to set the bar high so that nobody else can meet it. That's just what you're all about. If you're going to do something, do it right the first time. Make sure that's done properly. That's how you figure. If I give myself to something, I'm giving myself at 100% all the way and doing the best that I can do. That way, on a very far out off chance that if I'm not as successful as I was going to be, I know I've done the very best that I can do. But chances of you failing at much of anything because of what you put into whatever it is that you're doing, Terry, keep doing it the way you're doing it. This card also brings about changes because of the way you are. Things are going to change to your favor. You'll be able to mold things more malleable to work in your favor. You're putting all you have into it. The best of what you are goes into everything here. So there you go, my dear. So I hope that was okay for you. All right? Thank you very much, Terry, as well. And I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best. Keep doing things the way you're doing them. That's a big message. You're on the right track. You're in the right way. You're in the right frame of mind as well. Oh, okay. I believe in you. I can feel it in the reading that you are very, very dedicated. You give 150%, whatever you involve yourself in. You never take the slacker's way, the easy way, the lazy way. You put everything you have into it. That way you say, well, you know what? I did the best I could do there. If it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, there's a reason for that, but I've given it my blood, my sweat, my tears, in the strongest, deepest way that I could. So you're doing everything right. Everything is right. So, okay. I'm just going to go back and grab the next person. Heather Driscoll. Heather Driscoll. Okay, Heather, you'll have to come up front and center and leave your question. Oh, there we go. Heather's saying, would please like to know about work and if there are any upcoming changes to my salary with financial gain in the fourth quarter. Well, all right. So you need to know if there's any upcoming changes in your job concerning your salary in the fourth quarter of the year. Well, let's find out. I don't know how they're getting in here, but there's little mosquitoes floating around. How the hell are they getting in? Doors closed. This is for Heather, and she wants to know. This has to do with her job. If there are any upcoming changes, Spirit, affecting her salary, if there's any financial gain for her in the fourth quarter of her place of employment. This is Wednesday, too. I kept thinking today was Tuesday all day. All day. My heavens. Okay, Heather's looking for any financial changes in the last quarter for work. Where she works, her job, her employment. Of course, we're looking for financial changes for the better, for the good. Of course. Cards are stubborn tonight. Come on. Come on now, be nice. Be freaking nice, man. Are there any changes coming up in the fourth quarter at work, financially, for Heather? All right, I'm going to cut the deck right here. 78 cards, see what kind of damage we can do. Very nice. Angel of the Ocean is the card that was pulled, the king. She represents healing. Bear with me for a moment. I just got to check to see if there's anything else coming through other than generic, right? Okay, you know what I just seen? There are going to be changes in the fourth quarter. Now hold on, don't lose it. There will be changes, but the ones that you're dreaming and wishing for are not happening yet during this fourth quarter. But there is a promise, all right, that it will. So you need to keep your faith. The truth is coming through. Nothing, not that much, but you're holding on to faith and hope that yes, there is, and you have every right to, because there is. It's just further down the road than what you wanted it to be. But you're going to stand your ground, hold your own, and keep the faith is what you're going to be doing here. All right? So maybe not what you expected in the fourth quarter is not going to be what you thought that it was going to be. There's a slowing down. There's a holding back. There's something that's slowing it all down. That's not saying it's not going to happen. It is going to happen. And you just need to have that faith and not let go of that faith. Okay? This is a card of the healer, the negotiator, and the manager, sometimes even a parent, who must smooth the tempest of demands to keep the peace. To do this, you need to have the patience of a saint. This situation where what you want to happen in the fourth quarter happening is going to take patience. You're waiting it out, and it's going to happen, but not when you think it is and you expect it to be, but later. All right? And it will take some patience for you. The angel of the ocean is asking you to look to your spiritual side to see the lesson that maybe your situation is offering you. Rather than become overwhelmed by others' emotions or stressed out by their complaints or their needs, and there will be a lot of that around you. Other people getting stressed out, pissed off, upset, with no patience. Don't let them stress you out. Don't let them wear you down to take their side. That's not what you want to do. You want to very quietly sit. As she shows, holding 2 cups in life, everybody else's are half empty. You're holding both up in pure faith. And it's not only going to be half full for you, it will be refillable. You'll be some happy that you stood your ground, you waited patiently, you put your belief into the system that was coming. They said it would, and it does. It's just not coming on the fourth quarter. So don't let yourself be moved by other people's reactions and their stress. Don't let that apply to you. Don't let that wash over you. Another meaning with this card is healing past trauma, balancing the mind and the body, or balancing your finances. So budgeting and financial planning could take priority for you now. Also, the angel of the ocean can be a sign of angelic guidance, and to know that your angels are here to protect you through this very demanding time. And you will find it demanding, but you will also have great faith. Your faith is going to pay off. You need to stick to it. Don't be swayed, don't be moved. Okay? The advice: you'll need to work a little magic now to reconcile opposites, so be patient and compassionate. And if you are, you will get everything done. You will arrive at the reward that you're looking for those changes. The keywords are balance and reconciliation, Patience, flow, compassion, finances, and angels are the final key words in this. No, and I don't want to be. No, thank you. But that's all you need to do. Patience of an angel, patience of a saint. While everybody else is getting all hot under the collar and frustrated, we're out of here. I don't believe you. You're lying. You're leading us on. That's none of that. While you sit very quietly, you can go, yeah, listen to everybody else complain. Oh, yeah. You don't follow the crowd that way. You know in your gut and feeling in your intuition something messed things up for the fourth quarter. Things didn't turn out the way that it should have that was predicted, but they're damn sure it's going to later. And that's what you're holding on to. You're waiting for the blessings, the money, the luck, the wealth to start spilling over the edges of your cup, and you know that it will because your gut, Heather, is telling you all I have to do is be patient and hold on. Maybe you might have to rearrange and change a few things in your financial life a little bit while you're holding on, but you'll do okay. You're going to do just fine. So thank you so much. Thank you. So that is that. I don't think there's anybody else in the lineup. So I'm just double checking everything. Email. Yeah, okay, that was it. That's it for now. Anyway, there are no waiting in the queue at the moment. If you want a reading, you better get her now. We're not here for that much longer. And because Jennifer and I just do not go past the 3-hour mark. That's our mark. Oh, Cora needed a reading. That's right too. What is it, Cora? Give me your question, my dear. What is it? Cora wants a general, just a general card pull. Absolutely. Sure thing, Coralie. Sure thing. Want a general card, please, Spirit. Pull for Coralie. Bring her something exciting, something good, something fresh, something wonderful for Cora. Give Cora a reason to smile. Give Cora a reason to feel the smile. That inner smile is the best smiles of all. So you're welcome, Heather. You're welcome. These readings on Jennifer Marie are run strictly by donation to PayPal if you're anywhere on the planet. If you're within Canada, then it's an e-transfer donation. So, if you want free, check out Nature Spirit. Check out that channel. All right, she's new to the channel. The only thing with her is you can't ask a question at all. With Nature, she does it differently. She'll deal the cards for you, and whatever comes up, comes up. But it's all free. So you don't need to donate anything unless you want to donate to her. That's fine, but not in this group. It's by donation. This is for Coralie. Could I have a general card, please, come forward that is going to resonate? And it's going to click in for Coralie. Hope you had a nice birthday, Cora, by the way. I'm going to cut right here, Cora. Let's see what we have. Oh, nice one. 4 of Wands. The prompt on this is reward. Beautiful. Beautiful. Only the first one was free? Okay, see, I don't know all the details. I thought she was going to continue with that. Sorry, my mistake. Four of Wands. This is nice, Cora, with reward as your prompt on this card. It's really, really nice. It is Wands as well. Always relates to travel and practical things because it's Wands. So let's see how this is going to affect you. You probably know her neck, Lachey, Nature Spirit. She's in here a lot. She's not here tonight, but she's in here a lot. She's a sweet lady. All right, Cora. So listen up. When you've achieved a goal, Cora, and this could be finding a new home, completing a project, or even passing a test. Doesn't matter what it is, it's all going to come in the form and feel like a reward. Holidays, socializing, love, trips away, all are featured in this very happy four. And it's bringing you leisure, and it's bringing you a feeling of fun and a sense of freedom as well. It's also time to get back in touch with your own inner child and celebrate the joy of life itself. Because you'll be finding contentment within yourself. You'll be sensing the closeness of your spirit guides as well. You're going to be sensing that, hey, this is so great, I know I'm not alone. If I'd been alone, this good stuff never would have happened. It's that way I know I'm not alone. So it's a wonderful thing. You'll be finding contentment within. And you're going to sense the closeness of your spirit guides. And another meaning is reflecting on happy memories. The advice, be carefree while you can, Cora, and replenish your mind, body, and soul because it's needed and you deserve it. So a little feeding of self going on here, Cora, taking care of you, the inner part of you, compassion for yourself, contentment, fulfillment. This is a very happy card for you. Your keywords, Cora, are balance, and what a wonderful word that is for you. And love and contentment, a sense of freedom and openness. There could be a little travel here, and the possibilities that you're discussing a new home. That could come into play as well. So that was your card. That was your card, my Cora. So, Miss Jennifer, my Jennifer, the generator, where are you at? Where's the generator? You're welcome, Donna. You're welcome. I'm glad you found it. That's beautiful. Wonderful. Really, truly is. And I'll even take this moment because we're coming closer to the end. There, Jennifer, did you want a card? And what do you want the card at time to cover? You're welcome. Aw, Donna, thank you. Much hugs back to you, too. I'm glad when you're glad and everybody's happy. Just for the rest of this week, Jennifer. All right. Okay. Please bring something really, really wonderful forward for Jennifer. Something to get excited about, something that'll give her that inside smile. It's better than the outside one. The outside ones are beautiful. And you feel that smile on the inside is so genuine and it's so real. It's so beautiful when you're feeling it on the inside. I want something beautiful for Jennifer, please, and thank you. And she wants it for the rest of this week. So right up to Sunday, because this is Wednesday, I guess. Thought it was Tuesday, but it's Wednesday. I'm a day behind. Right through to Sunday. This is for Jennifer. It's a general card. Give her something that's going to give her that inside smile. Please and thank you. Between tonight and Sunday night. For Jennifer, please. Our generator. Right here already, okay. Well, I don't pull many face. It's not a face card. I don't, like the Arcana, the Majors. I don't pull a lot of them for Jennifer. I don't know why. But this card is the Three of Wands. It's all about motivation. You're right behind Cora. She had the 4. So, and of course, you can put your own twist and bend on it as well, Jennifer. You've got your own cards and stuff. But the 3, within the world itself, the number 3, the 3 of anything is very highly revered, very important, highly held up, highly regarded, holy almost, very, very powerful. You're going to be a mover and a shaker. This would be one card that somebody would want if you're trying to make things roll forward, things to come out, things to be manifested in your way. And this card also shows a lot of motivation on your part and a reason. All right, you've got the reason, you've got the motivation. That's the gears that are moving you along. So this 3 is bringing energy for you, Jennifer, and enthusiasm to all your activities for the rest of the week. And in love, it predicts a good relationship and celebrations. You could be celebrating a wedding or something along those lines. Or Tom could come out of nowhere and give you a special gift, like a ring. All right. This 3 is also a very brilliant card for travel and for the arts and maybe sports. It's showing a dynamic attitude from yourself. This is what's going to give you results. You're ready to shift gears and change direction. Do what needs to be done at the last minute. You're going to be able to keep up with that, so it's a good thing. You might find yourself taking an unusual approach to a dilemma or a situation, and you may be finding ingenious ways to problem solve and get your message across. The advice: think laterally. Try new ways to fire your own communications and your creativity. The keywords here are travel, relationships, weddings, originality, success, the arts, and maybe even sport. So, you won't lack in enthusiasm and energy over the rest of this week. You and Tom are hitting it off great. Everything's going very smoothly. But I feel he could be giving you a gift of some kind, and it could be a ring. Shows you very active through the week as well. You got stuff on the go. And you are willing and ready to do whatever it takes to get through and complete the things that you're looking at, your goals. And you're not afraid to take a roundabout approach on things that wouldn't be considered normal. You're like, I don't care as long as it gets done what I need to get done. If it works, then it's my thing. Because the card even says you're finding ingenious ways to problem solve and to get your message across. But do some sideways thinking, that kind of a thing. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Try something new. It's beautiful. There's success with this card as well. And this is affecting the everyday aspects of your life because it's wands. Practical card. I hope that gives you some direction of some kind. Normal for you. Yes, it's probably for you. It's overrated. Yes, yes, yes. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Isn't that something? Well, you know what? We're looking at the time here. And we've got 10, no, 15, 2:45, 16. You can close the readings for the night now, Jen. We're close enough. Nobody else is coming in. So we're going to be closed for the night. There we go. Yeah, we're all done for tonight. That's going to be it for tonight. If I'm up to it, I'll come back in another day or two and we'll do another one. So, anybody that's missed. Yes, and thank you, Jennifer. And to reiterate, if you haven't subscribed to Bay of Funny Fortunes here on YouTube, please do subscribe and click the notification bell to kind of ensure that you get notified whenever we post anything. Doesn't always work. Where it does always work is if you hop onto Facebook. If you're on there, why don't you pause, come in, and check out the group Bay of Funny Fortunes on Facebook as well. And it is a closed and private group. All kinds of things go on, all in the good, all for the good. A lot of peace and love and joy within that group. It's very healing, sanctifying. It's a great place to be. If you're having a bad day, you come into the group and you won't be feeling that badness for very long. Some have described it, they said it's like walking into a Zen state going into the group. And every day there's new posts about all kinds, and sometimes conversations, all sorts of things. And one thing the group's really good at is healing as well. So if you're needing healing in any area of your life, what a great place to be as well. And they work miracles. And I am witness to that. I've seen miracles happen. A beautiful thing. So there we go. What are we now? 9:26. Hi, Veronica. How you doing? How you doing? We're out of here in a few minutes. If you had a question you needed answered or something like that, then we can slide you in before we close the doors. Put it that way. Yeah, I know. I haven't been around a lot in the last couple of weeks. That's just me and my life and me. So, um, and I was feeling guilty about not being on here, and I made myself come on tonight. So, wonderful. It's nice to see you. Anyway, question or not, you're always welcome here. But something told me I had to pull my head out of my own ass and come on here this evening because somebody was needing the mini readings. Somebody needed answers to their questions. So here I was. So I'm just putting everything away. So there we go. So thank you to Jennifer and thank you to Lachey as well for being here this evening. They make everything run as smooth as clockwork. They're the best. They really are the best. And Lachey, to go back to you again and your mom, just know that our hearts, I can speak for everybody, our hearts are definitely with you at this time. It sure was a great conversation starter, too, about different things when it comes to parents and parenting and all those things that go with it. So I guess we'll say goodnight. Wishing you all a really good week. This is hump day, but that's okay. And hump in a good way is a bad way. Thank you all so much for being here. I feel better now, Jennifer. I do. I had a horrible morning. I had the pants scared off me. I still don't know what it was. Whoops. What's this? Hold on. Somebody. Oh my gosh, Coralie. Was that for a reading? Coralie, was that for a reading? God love you. No, I still don't know what happened. I know what my head was saying when it was happening was really, really, really. It's for a private? All right. You send me any questions you might have, Coralie. You know how that works. Send me your questions, all right? And we'll cover that as well. I have another private reading that I put off for like 2 weeks. And God love the woman. She's so patient. She's like, I don't care when you get to it. I am in no rush. I don't have any questions. I just want a reading. And when you get to it, you get, I'm like, thank you. So, yeah. Okay. That's wonderful, Cora. That's wonderful. But I do feel better. Isn't that the weirdest thing? Feeling as down as I was, and I spent the first hour this morning bawling my eyes out, holding onto my dog in bed under the covers. And he just kept licking my tears away and licking my tears away, kind of a thing. So anyways, what happened? I'll tell you real quick. Right out of the blue, which is normal, I woke up right around daybreak because it was semi-light, semi-dark, and I had to go pee. So I got up. Everything was normal. Went to the bathroom, did my business, and I was just before I touched the bathroom door to open it to leave the bathroom. I got a sharp pain in here, right here. And then suddenly, very quickly, the pain, it spread up through here, over my shoulder, and down to the upper part of my arms. This pressure, 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 pressure. And I was like, God, what's wrong with me? What's wrong? Oh my God, what's wrong? And all I could think was heart attack, heart attack. It feels like a heart attack. It's what they say a heart attack feels like. I made it back to my bed, and it went away as quickly as it arrived. It just went poof, gone. And my brain started racing. I can't go now. What about my baby? If I die now, my baby's going to die of a broken heart. There's no way. You cannot do this to me. Universe, step in and take over, please. Don't do this to him. Never mind me. Don't put him through this. Like I said, I was crying and the tears were really rolling. And he's laying there and he just kept licking and licking my eyes and licking my cheeks and licking my eyes and licking my cheeks. I was feeling pretty down before that. Been feeling down for the last couple of weeks and don't know why. I don't know why. Not like me, completely out of character for me to feel down, depressed, anything like that. So I don't know if this morning was a wake-up call to pull my ass out of it or what it was. In the last 5 nights, I've said, I'm doing private readings tonight, and then the night would go, and I go, I can't. I can't get on camera looking this way and feeling this way. And then when that happened this morning, I said, that's it. I'm doing private readings tonight. Somehow I'll come out at the other end of it feeling better. And I always do. I always do. So, yeah, Samantha, it'd be fine if I had a doctor. Outside of that, I'd have to go into the hospital. They'd put me into a clinic. And it would be 5 appointments later, running back and forth and having to torment the people in my life that have vehicles because I don't. That's the problem. People have their lives. They're busy. They've got things to do. I can't be having people running me back and forth and the hospital's the last place anybody wants to be right now with COVID running rampant in the whole bed. So, you know, but it was weird. It just hit me out of the blue. I was feeling fine. Just, I got to go pee and I don't want to get out of bed, And before I get out of the bathroom, it just hit me just right out of nowhere. This pain and then this pressure that spread, and it went through my shoulders and my upper arms. The whole part of me from here up was in a lot of discomfort, a lot of pain, and then it went away like it was never there. So Oh, I feel fine. I feel fine, or I wouldn't be sitting here. I feel better than I felt in the last 2 weeks. Right now, I feel better. Readings do that for me. They make me forget about my own problems, my own life situations, anything I've got going on because I'm focused on other people. So it's almost like a vacation for me, an emotional and a mental vacation that I leave my stuff all to the side. And it's like that saying goes, your problems always seem deeper, darker, worse at night than in the daytime. Well, for me, it's when I don't read and then I do read. It's like day and night for me. I always feel better after. So, and it could be too that, I just turned 61 not that long ago. A month ago, actually, it was 2 days ago, a month ago. And I don't know if it happens to everybody when you hit 61 or older, you start thinking about your immortality or mortality, I should say. And you wonder, how much longer do I have left? My time is running out now. And that kind of plays in your mind a little bit. And I know that's been part of what's going on. Things that I've waited so long for, things I've been patient about, and maybe they're never going to happen or I'm not going to get them because I'll be dead instead, you know? So that's the way it goes. So thank you very much, Veronica. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you. I feel great right now. I'm going to have a little bit of leftover supper. I made up some basmati rice. I put soy sauce and butter in it, and I chopped up some mushrooms, and I added some peas and carrots and some broccoli and cauliflower and mixed that all in. Num, num, num. It's going to be really good. So I'm going to have a bite to eat as soon as I hit X and say goodbye. And watch a movie or two. I had some movies come through the door last night. Some people brought me, friends of mine. So I'm going to watch a good movie, or I'll go back to watching The Osbournes. I love watching that show. I love their kitchen area in that house. It's so comfy and warm and inviting, and it's big. It's gorgeous. Love it. So, anyways, I think that's about it, isn't it, Jennifer? We must be at the 3 hour mark. We've been talking for a couple of minutes. 2:57, 25, 26. So there we go. But in my head, I've asked the universe to give me 20, 22 more years, but it's more like 21 now. So I could live till I'm 81, 82, in about there. So I'm like, hey, this wasn't the deal that I swam with you. This isn't supposed to be happening, So if it hadn't gone away as quickly as it came, it was fine. And then boom, oh my God. And it spread. And I'm going, oh my God, heart attack. I'm having a heart attack. I've never felt this before, you know? Um, and it upset me. The only thing that scared and made me cry so hard was my baby. He'd die of a broken heart. I know he would. He just would. Um, he's everything to me and I'm everything to him. I'm not afraid to say that. It's not conceit. It's the way he is. Going to the store with a couple of friends there a week ago. And I said, you stay with them. I'll be right back. Or at a convenience store. And I come out and they were like, Jesus. He goes absolutely insane when you walk away from him. Oh my God. I said, I know. That's the way he is. It just goes, you can hear him screaming in the truck, just screaming. And I'm trying to rush through the store as quick as I can, kind of thing. But that's how we are because, there are times I have to leave him home. He's never alone, but I have to leave him home. And I hear him screaming as I'm walking away from the house to go get into a vehicle. The whole time I'm gone, I'm crying inside because I'm not with him. I'm just as bad. I'm just silent about it. That sort of a thing. So thank you all. All you guys do is send a ton of love, and I appreciate it very, very much. But I'm just right as rain right now. I guess if I have to go, let it be quick like that. But it ended as quickly as it started. Didn't fade off or lighten up. It just went like someone hit a switch and said, okay, shut it off. And it did. But then I got so emotional. It was really hard for me to get up out of bed. And something inside of me, I didn't want to have to get all changed and all dressed. you know, I didn't feel like any of that tonight. I said, no, Natalie, you have to do these readings tonight. Somebody needs answers. All right, I'll look at it that way then. I said to myself, don't think about me, think about somebody else. It's easier. I feel better. I got a lot out of it. You guys have no idea how much. And I'm starting to smile, and I'm feeling that inside smile. It's all due to you guys. Now I'm going to cry. When you're people like us, and I mean me and you, we feel the magical power of love. Makes me feel bad for the rest of the world that isn't connected, isn't in touch. These are happy tears. So, we're very lucky that we rise above all of everybody else, and we have found this beautiful sacred place that we call the metaphysical, the esoteric, the universe. So it's a wonderful thing. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. But thank you very, very much. Thank you for getting dressed. You wouldn't have wanted to see me. Oh my God, if I go one day without wash, I didn't wash my hair yesterday. I'll let it go. Talk about a skank box. I look like a skank. You wouldn't believe it. My hair, oh my God, if anybody come to my door, I'd die. So I said, well, yeah, and the heat, sweating, clothes sticking, and hair all, oh, I hate it. But anyways, I wouldn't come on camera looking like that unless I was in one mofo ugly mood. Put it that way. So anyways, thank you very much, Veronica. Big hugs to you too. Lots of love, everybody. I'm going to go for now. I'm going to have that bowl of rice, like I said, put on a movie, get some jammies on. I'll be comfortable, nice clean jammies. I'm all clean. And have my baby right beside me. And I'll smile for the rest of the night. Much love to you all. May the universe take care of each and every one of you. Till we meet again. All the love in the world and the universe coming to you all. Thank you all for being here. You're appreciated, every one of you. Every one of you. Thank you so much for making my life what it is and fuller. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going because I'm going to cry again. Goodbye for now. Have a wonderful evening. And may the rest of the week carry you through. May you float through the rest of the week. Only good stuff coming your way. Goodbye for now.